You expected execution. That's what empires do to defeated royalty. They parade you through the streets. They humiliate you. They make an example of you. But the Ottomans were different. They did not kill queens. They erased them. When the Ottoman armies conquered a kingdom, they didn't just take land. They took bloodlines. They took heirs. They took royal women. And those women didn't go to dungeons. They went somewhere far more dangerous. The imperial palace. When a kingdom fell, whether in the Balkans, Hungary, Byzantium, or parts of the Middle East, its ruling family became political currency. Men were often executed quickly. Sons were strangled with silk cords, a method reserved for royalty. No blood spilled, no martyr created. But daughters, wives, queens, they were too valuable to waste. Imagine it. You were once a queen. You had your own court, your own guards, your own language. Now you are escorted across borders under Ottoman protection. Not as a prisoner in chains, but as property. You are taken to Constantinople, what the Ottomans now call Istanbul, to Topkapı Palace, the heart of an empire. Behind these walls lived the most powerful man in the Islamic world, and hundreds of women. This was the imperial harem, and once you entered, you did not leave. The Ottoman harem was not chaos. It was structured, hierarchical, political. Women were trained, educated, converted to Islam, given new names. Your language, gone. Your religion, gone. Your royal identity, gone. You were no longer a queen. You were a concubine of the Sultan. The Ottomans understood something Rome didn't. Dead queens become symbols. Living queens can be rewritten. If a captured royal woman bore the Sultan a son, that son could one day rule the empire, and now her original bloodline, absorbed, consumed, redirected into Ottoman power. The conquered dynasty did not survive. It transformed. Inside the harem, survival was not about strength. It was about influence. Women formed alliances. Some rose to immense power. A few even became Valide Sultan, the mother of the ruling sultan, the most powerful woman in the empire. But most faded into silence. No execution records, no public humiliation, just absence. One of the most famous examples was Hürrem Sultan. She was not born Ottoman. She was captured, enslaved, brought to the palace, and she rose to become the legal wife of Sultan Süleyman the Magnificent, from captive to queen of the empire. But even in her rise, her original identity vanished. History remembers her Ottoman name, not the one she was born with. Ottoman royal executions were quiet, strangulation with silk, no blood, no spectacle. But for captured queens, death was rarely immediate, because death is clean, erasure is permanent. When chroniclers wrote Ottoman history, they wrote about sultans, grand viziers, victories. They rarely wrote about the women who arrived from defeated kingdoms, because that was the point, to remove their legacy without creating sympathy.